Hello, everyone, and welcome to Grip Lock Foundation Disc Golf's weekly podcast. I'm Hunter, joined as always by Trevor, Konner, and Silas.
Hey!
We've got some stuff to talk through here. We're going to go through some off-season updates yet again. I think we're getting close to the end of the off-season. There's still a few question marks out there that might just remain question marks. Who knows? And then we also have the Pro Tour's Tour Point announcement. Nothing too big, mainly just the All-Star change, format change. We'll talk through that. Do a little in the bag, Silas selects, all that fun stuff.
Very important in the bag.
Yes.
We're tied.
But before we get into all of that, a quick word from our sponsors.
Yeah, today's episode is brought to you by Disc Golf Ratings Lab. So a few weeks ago, I was talking to you about Ratings Lab, and they're a really cool website which allows you to do ratings projections. That's right. You can literally see what your rating might be before the ratings update, which is awesome. But there's something else they do that I want to tell you about. So if you play competitive disc golf, you've definitely had this thought. Who actually plays better over time? Me or my friends, my buddies? Not just ratings, but who gets more birdies, who makes comebacks, who fades late, who actually closes events. That's exactly what Disc Golf Ratings Lab lets you see. It's a disc golf stats platform, not just ratings projections, where you can compare players, track performance trends, and see the kind of numbers we all talk about but never actually track. Total birdies, eagles, bogeys, upsets, comebacks, and how all of it changes over time. You can filter stats by division and year, see performance trajectories, and finally answer those debates you have after every round. Imagine being the guy that brings the stats to your buddy arguments. That could be huge. It's like turning your PDGA history into an actual insight, not just a number. If you're competitive and you love the why behind performance, you got to check it out. You can go to Disc Golf Ratings Lab/Foundation and see how your game and your friends' games really stack up. So that's dgratingslab.com. The link's in the description /Foundation, and you can check all this out. They have a ton of stuff that you can do for free, like those ratings projections, and get a ton of insights. Make sure to show them some love. Thanks to them for sponsoring the show today.
Did you look at me versus you?
I maybe saving that for a darker day.
Okay. I haven't looked because I didn't know that existed, but I've got to see that now. But all right, let's hop into some off-season rumors and news. Rumor mill basically dead at this point because now we're just in the news section. So January 29th, Discraft announced their whole tour team lineup, which you might be thinking, Hunter, they already did that. Correctamundo, but these are players that got announced on this one that weren't on the last one. One person in particular we'll talk through. But you have Andrew Fish, Andrew Presnell, Ben Callaway, Brody Smith, Cynthia Ricciardi, Evan Smith, Alexis Mandujano, Jordan Linz, Morgan Linz, Kevin Kiefer, and Taylor Chosik.
Kevin Kiefer the third.
So those are the players who were not on the first one that were on the second one. The big one here, obviously, is Evan Smith. Let's talk through that in just a second. We also have seen Alden Harris 2-year contract extension with Discraft. Haley King going unsponsored for 2026.
Did you watch her whole video? Did she actually? Did she say what event she's playing?
No.
Okay, because that's what I'm really curious about. Haley.
Because she's basically said she's doing what she did this year. So I would imagine she's just not playing many events again.
Bummer. That's a bummer.
It's a bummer for FPL.
I really wish Haley King was still doing full tour,
especially with the retirement of Kristen. They could use Haley.
Yeah,
FPO Tour could.
I agree.
But also we saw Latitude 64 announce the sign of Anna Sten.
Hand up. When I saw that, I had to remind myself who she was sponsored by because I just thought. There was a part of my brain that remembered it was Castaplast because
she was open bag.
Because she had, so she was partially Castaplast?
Yeah, because she was with a retailer over there.
Okay, because I remembered that she had a signature disc with them, like a Team Series one, I think. But I saw that signing and I was like, okay. That is news. That is a new thing. And I'm now going to inform myself on why. I did not realize it.
Anakin Sten. Mm-hmm. And then didn't Castaplast drop the Sten? Isn't that their catch disc? And I don't think they tied her to it.
Wow, that is
they're spelled different.
But they are spelled
They are, but I mean that could have done numbies. Maybe that's why she left.
Maybe. No, because she was also with
great Sten debate.
What's funny is the one that I feel like she was most synonymous with because they did commercials was her bag, the Sigr, S-I-G-R.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I think the reason I thought she was sponsored by Latitude, and this is dumb guy reasoning here, but she was always really pro dressed, very similar to Kristen.
That's fair.
A lot of the same outfits with the sponsors, very professionally dressed. So I think I just was like, oh yeah, her and Kristen are teammates. And that was how my brain got there.
That is how we got there. Now her and Kristen are teammates. And the last two on January 31st,
Excellent.
we saw was Raven Klein join Team RPM, which we just started carrying RPM on our site.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun stuff.
Yeah,
over
it's
there.
some good stuff. And then Chandler Ray joined Team Infinite for 2026 as well. Also just started carrying Infinite on our site. But I think those are the big announcements. Yes. So still waiting. The big one that's still waiting, if there is Kevin Jones and Corey Ellis. I think those are really the two ones that are still out there. Emerson Keith is also still listed as a free agent.
Yeah, I mean, there's names out there. There's names.
Some of them, though, I think are like Kevin Jones and Corey Ellis have announced they've left. A lot of the players below them,
because like Rebecca
their
Cox
deal's up, but they haven't announced they've left.
Yeah.
So it's like they're probably still staying.
Yeah.
Like Rebecca Cox, Emerson Keith, I think is in the same boat. Joey Tamale, I guess, also left. But the big names, Kevin Jones, Corey Ellis, where are they going? Who knows? There was a lot of rumors that Corey Ellis is going with RPM.
Mm-hmm.
I know someone was like,
shut those down yet?
hey, he was only throwing one RPM disc. That wasn't the rumor. The rumor was because he was allegedly wearing a Team RPM shirt.
Oh, interesting.
So it's like, just throw it, because RPM allows you to be open bag. So just having one or two in his bag would check out, but there was a picture that was posted of him rocking a Team RPM shirt. So if that picture is real, then he probably...
What's the deal with RPM? Are they kind of on the come up right now or something?
I don't know.
I know they've been around a while.
Super
but
underground, you know?
I think that
Are they just kind of popping back on the scene a little
I
more?
think the more niche, smaller brands are going to thrive in a market like this because no one's throwing money around. So they're competitive now.
They're competitive,
Because you...
especially as a partial bag sponsor.
Correct.
Yeah.
Because you
That makes
weren't
sense.
competitive if it's, I'm Gateway, for instance, and someone has an offer from me that has no guaranteed money or maybe very little guaranteed money in a partially open bag, and then someone has an offer that's $30,000 guaranteed.
Yeah.
Why on earth am I choosing that? Versus now, both offers look very similar, except for one's like, hey, we're only going to have you carry 80% of our discs or 50% or whatever it is. And the other company's like, you have to carry all of it. And it's like, you're both giving me the same thing. I'd rather go get 2 or 3 people that are offering me bonuses and all of that and Tour Series discs carrying a partial bag versus one full bag.
It's
if I'm
like,
a player like
Not to
Corey
mention
Ellis.
what you've talked about before, where you can either be like the big dog at this company, or you can be like
One
a
of
drop in
many.
the water at this company.
It's like when there's a buyer's and seller's market in the housing. Like right now, it's a little dog's market. If you're a manufacturer,
Yeah,
it's a little guy's market right now.
Now, speaking of little guys, one little guy, manufacturer-wise.
I thought you were about to talk about Emerson.
No.
There's one
I
little
was about to be
guy.
like,
No,
there's no way he's
but-
about to drop Emerson
so-
in there right now. That's crazy.
You just did.
Evan Smith. Evan
objectively.
Smith did sign, which also kind of little.
Whoa!
He's a shorter guy.
Is he short? Like, I know he's like a pretty thin guy.
He's shorter than me.
Like I
I'm not tall.
saw him and I don't even remember.
He's not like, you don't walk up and think, holy cow, he's short, but he is
Yeah.
shorter than me, and I'm not tall.
Who do you think that about?
Emerson's short.
Emerson is
Oh.
objectively short. Like that's not.
Like, Emerson is probably pound for pound the greatest disc golfer on the face of the planet.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, he might be. He might be.
Him or Manabu Kajiyama.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Paul Macbeth is not that big.
But Paul's bigger than Emerson.
Yeah, but I'm saying
According to Konner, Konner?
whoa, whoa!
Trying to dig Konner back in a hole.
Paul in his
But no.
heyday probably weighed 150 pounds soaking wet.
Yeah, I'm saying Emerson might weigh $120.
Emerson dropped the weight.
I think we might need to see. We might need to see
Whale.
Emerson v. Manabu Kajiyama. Should they have weight classes in disc golf? The lightweight showdown.
I'm sorry. Am I supposed to just know who this person is? That you're
Manabu?
saying?
You don't
Yeah,
know
who
Manabu?
is this
Oh, Con,
person?
that's talent on
that
yourself.
I'm sorry. Who is that?
Yeah, even I know
Especially
that
your
it is.
era.
Come on, Con.
That's kind of an OG name.
I'm
Aussie Open back
I'm
in the
asking
day.
for help. I'm asking for help.
He's from Japan.
Yeah.
and
Okay.
he was well known because he was really, really high rated, and he played in the Aussie Open like once or twice. And
I saw him in
and
2017.
So he was on
Okay.
like
And he
feature
played Worlds and
cards.
stuff.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I probably recognize
He popped
him.
up, but like
He's prodigy guy.
yeah.
Okay.
You
I
would
just-
recognize
really
him for
smooth
sure.
Okay.
form.
Okay.
Really smooth.
Very
form.
smooth.
His name just doesn't. It's not really there in my
that's
mind.
tough.
Yeah, sorry. I apologize, everyone.
Anyways, we got to talk to Evan Smith.
Yeah.
Because Evan Smith was on team. Well, he wasn't officially on any team. But Disc Golf World has leaked, and from everything I know, this is true, that he was in negotiations about to sign a contract with Gateway.
This is the one that Discraft accidentally announced?
Then, so I guess no pen to paper, nothing's official yet, but signs are pointing he's going Gateway.
Okay.
Then Discraft mixes him up with Evan Scott. Evan Scott got mixed up.
Just did it again.
Yeah, just did it again. It's easier in this situation.
So funny.
Discraft announces Evan Smith instead of Evan Scott, deletes the post, re-announces it with Evan Scott, and then we, in the whole process, whatever goes on behind the scenes that is not public knowledge, but they're able to actually land him and cover it up. And so now they've announced Evan Smith.
Because now it's not a cover up, because now we just told everybody.
What do you mean?
Like, it's not a cover up in the sense that they can't
cover it up because everyone's we already talked about it. Disc Golf World talked about it. Everyone saw it.
I
it's
find
just
this situation funny because it's like if I'm.
What's tough here is Evan Smith is not going to do a full tour, right? So that's why he I guess that's what. But here's my problem with what's going on here. I can say is had Evan Smith been offered the contract he probably should be offered back in like October, November, is Evan Smith still not doing a full tour? Because Evan Smith is number 17 in the Pro Tour rankings, ranked above Chris Dickerson, ranked above Luke Taylor, ranked above Austin Turner, ranked above several guys that are on Discraft's elite team.
Yeah, okay.
So if Evan Smith is actually going to Discraft or was in
it is public knowledge. Okay. Well, he's having a kid. That's why he's not doing the full tour.
I know, but I'm saying
it's like, does everybody know that?
But I'm saying, had he been offered an elite team position, which he should skill wise, would he still make the decision I'm not doing a full
I'm alluding to the idea that it may have been a time issue rather than a money issue, but you're right. If he got
but I'm saying we'll never know because
we'll never know.
The order of operations was season's over. He doesn't have a big contract on the table.
Yeah.
He's in negotiations with Gateway. He has a kid on the way. He's like, you know what? I'm going to slow down life. I'm going to prioritize family. I'm going to play A tiers and the stuff that's on this scene, whatever.
Yeah.
The Discraft mistake happens. Then Discraft offers him, now basically throws him a bone and puts him on tour team when he's higher ranked than like a lot of players on their elite team.
It does feel dirty.
And then now he's like, well, I'm still not doing a full tour.
Yeah.
He might have said, I'm not doing a full tour no matter what you offer me, but it is tough when you have the 17th best player in the world on tour team.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah, he's
a talent, man. He meets the deal for the elite team.
Did we ever get any more backstory as to how they let that happen? Like how
Discraft?
it accidentally happened?
No, we probably never will.
We probably won't. I mean, it's
maybe if we ask
because we got background.
We got Bob nice enough.
We got like background on the 6-finger gate thing.
That's true. They actually came out. They never made a statement.
Well, because if you're Discraft, why would you?
Well,
true.
We announced it too early. We hadn't landed the deal yet with Evan.
Yeah, they could if they wanted to. Now they could say. Well, we were kind of working on it already, and we just thought it was like solid.
The only reason that we know what we know is because we were with him the day it happened.
Yeah.
If we weren't down there, we would have just assumed they're in negotiations.
Yeah.
But because we were there with him and all their friends the day it happened, then we know the truth.
Such a crazy.
And
so
now
really, very
a lot
unfortunate.
of people know the truth.
That's what I'm saying. Very unfortunate that we happened to be with the guy on the day they posted him by accident.
You, man, Eagles Wings Conference the tea spills everywhere.
I wasn't even wearing this hat intentionally, but I am now. But I just saying, like it is unfortunate because they're like in Scooby-Doo when you pull the mask off, they're like, I would have got away from it if it wasn't for you and your meddling kids.
That's
Trev.
I'm wearing the shirt.
Trev's rocking the shirt too. But that's exactly what's going on here. It's like Discraft's probably like, we would have got away from it if it wasn't for a meddling foundation, boys.
I would literally, that is the exact phrase that popped in my head, Hunter.
That's hilarious.
Was the Scooby-Doo phrase.
But regardless, what I'm excited about here is Evan Smith probably just walked himself into a better contract.
Love it for him.
Yeah, and he's a great fit for Discraft. Like, this is all around good things that have happened from it. And props to Discraft for, like, they made the mistake, and they did sign the guy.
Yeah, that's a good time.
Like, he clearly got a better deal than he was getting somewhere else.
Sucks for Gateway.
I guess.
He got a better deal.
Gateway.
I feel bad for the homies.
It does suck for Gateway, assuming that is true, that he was, like, signing a deal. That Disc Golf World has said that, but...
Wait a second. This is a match made in heaven. Speaking and rhymes with heaven.
Oh.
Kevin Jones to Gateway.
Maybe.
Book it.
You think?
Oh, yeah. 2 years, undisclosed amount of money, and royalties on Wizards.
I think the vibe
Kevin Jones
kinda
putting
fits.
Wizards?
It could work.
Pop, pop, pop.
I think the vibe kind of fits.
I agree.
I could see it. Yeah.
The DJ stamps, I feel like Dave would be like pumped about that collab.
Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe
I
Kevin
love
Jones the Gateway.
Kevin Jones the Gateway. Throwing shamans on
I'm
the
still on
hyzer.
the-
I
and
don't
they're
think he's
popping,
throwing
popping
shamans.
up.
I'm still on the boat. I'm still team Kevin Jones going back to Prodigy.
I'd be cool too.
That's the
but
boat I'm riding.
Gateway,
I could see him going M4s to Elements.
Oh man, I want to see them land. I want to see them land this.
All right. Well, hey, it's time for us to get more informed, to
Yeah.
learn a little something. Let's throw it over to Con's couch.
Welcome,
right.
everyone, to Kon's Couch. I got a short little one for you. You can call it Kon's Love Seat if you like.
That might.
It's been a couple weeks since I've been on here, but I've got a fun Kon's Couch. And if you don't know, Kon's Couch is a segment where I give you a fun fact or a short little history lesson about the disc golf world. This one comes to you from Shay Stevens. Shay D.
Boo.
Wow.
Yeah. Eat
Wow.
that shit.
That's slander.
Yeah.
Shay DM'd this to me, which I'm grateful for. You guys are all welcome to DM me things if you have like Kon's Couch suggestions
Or anything else.
or just like life's getting you down. Like I'll talk you through it, man. Okay,
Is there anything I can't DM you?
Yes, there are things that you can't DM me.
Well,
I'm
maybe-
gonna,
I'm curious.
I'm gonna let you use your own
You can like
discretion.
comment a list down below, maybe.
Okay, so today, this is what Shay Stevens gave to us. A little history lesson. It's fun. It's really fun. By now, most disc golfers have heard of tags, but do they know how tags started? Ooh. Legend has it they began in the late 70s at Sedgley Woods in Philadelphia. A local
Oh.
player's family owned a hotel and had just purchased new luggage tags for guests' baggage. The numbered tags gave him an idea, so he took the old ones from the hotel and started handing them out to players on the course with the idea of them being a low stakes option that allowed players to compete for something instead of money.
Love that.
They quickly became popular as the numbers became a way for local players to rank themselves, and soon the club began hosting weekly tag matches as a part of their event offerings. Word of the system spread through the disc golf world, and now nearly every club has a tag.
That's my favorite Kon's Couch yet.
Isn't that a good
Because
time?
I think that's a cool.
That's sick.
I was expecting that backstory to just be a guy thought it like the fact that it came from luggage tags.
Yeah, they use the old luggage
like
tags.
that's sick.
Yeah,
and if
it's pretty
also whoever has one of those luggage
The
tags,
OG ones, that.
dude.
That'd be sick.
If anybody listening to this has a tie to that in any way and can get a picture of that, I'd love to see what the OG disc golf tag looks like.
Well, and I think I also
That's
just
so
didn't
cool.
realize that was like an original system to disc golf. I kind of assumed that was like
I
from other
didn't. I don't know
sports.
that I knew that either.
I assumed
good
that.
point.
I
I mean, I
assumed
never
that
heard of
came
it
from
before
golf
disc
or
golf.
something.
Yeah,
But
I hadn't heard of it, but that's really cool. And also, I
Could
feel
we
like
be billionaires if we took that to golf?
tags in golf, they just play for beers and money.
true, they don't need something. They don't need a lower stakes
Yeah,
option.
golfers are usually addicted to gambling, so they don't really need a low stakes option.
know.
Okay, well then they would be
I'm
like
trying to
crypto
think- I'm
tags.
trying to rack
so
my
it'd be a little.
brain.
It'd be a little tag. It'd be a little tag with like a crypto QR code that you scan, and that's what you use for betting.
Your
It'd be a
wallet, your
tag
crypto
match.
wallet. So the one
Yeah.
tag is attached to Bitcoin. And
thing
when you
you-
have it, that is your
The thing
Bitcoin.
you have to remember about golfers is they're already willing to pay a pretty penny to get on the course. Whereas like disc golf, you can get on the course for free. So like
Yeah.
it really adds up.
I think there's a market there.
There could be.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because like
I think
I'm
if
not
we-
playing golf for money.
If we
But
ever
if you're
do-
like, hey, let's play for tags, I'm down.
I think if we ever do tags again, we got to do luggage tags. I think that's sick.
Yeah,
That's
that's a good
dope.
time.
Foundation, we used to have a like internal tag match.
I miss
I don't
it.
know if they still do it.
I
or not. The problem is all of us started families
Yeah.
and have young kids, and so it's just
Well, what I miss most about
how am I going to tell
the
my
tag
wife I'll be home at
matches-
6 because I got to go
Yeah.
lose to Trevor and then cry on my car on my way home,
Or lose to Jason Timbrook.
or lose to Jason.
I miss the
by, like,
actual
10
physical
strokes.
tags much more than the match. Like the matches were fun, but like I just liked the tags. I thought they were fun. So I just like maybe we need a tag match, disc golf valley tag matches. Maybe we need something where we can exchange tags in this office. I don't know.
Putting league.
We had
Putting
the-
league.
We had the putting league and the
Putting league could be
banners.
tags.
could have tags for
Weekly, you
putting
could have
league.
weekly tags for putting league.
That's a good time. That's a good point. They'd be. Well, I guess we'd be
I like those little.
weekly tags, and then like after the season, you get a tag before you finish.
I like the little like. I would want to do like the hotel key tags. Like you know how hotel keys have the little like diamond kind of shape on the like the old motel style keys.
yeah.
I think
No.
those are really cool. People like I have a keychain that's one of those. That'd be cool for tags.
I don't know what that is.
Just kind of like a vintagey style.
If you like got an actual key, it would just be the big one that's with it. helps you make sure you don't lose the key.
I got you, Trev. I got you.
I only know about key cards.
There you go.
I've never seen that.
How did you do that so fast?
I know that's on your. I have
On my
seen that
keys,
on
yeah.
your keys. I like that tag as well. It's a great.
Mhm.
If you have like an actual key for the hotel.
Oh!
Yeah.
I understand. Like
Like
it
an
just
actual
goes
key.
on the keychain.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, like golf cart keys will have something like that sometimes. All
You
right.
guys speak
Golf
his language.
again.
And that's Trev. And that's Trev learning. That's just what we're doing here.
We have Con's couch. We have Trev's learning, and then
Yep.
Trev's learning
Trev's
turns
learning.
into the fan favorite segment, Trevor's trivia.
What a crazy segue!
All right, after these messages,
All right, you guys.
Learman. Isn't that?
I'm pretty excited about this one.
learning.
Learning.
I
think
don't-
it's Raz. I think he's the producer of the Elvis movie.
I don't even know if this is a good Trevor's trivia, but it's going to be fun.
I can't wait.
This one is called. Is that a disc golf manufacturer or an airplane parts manufacturer?
Oh,
That's funny.
So either way, it's flying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They're making flying objects.
I went through the
Or airplane
PDGA.
parts manufacturer.
The PDGA approved manufacturers list, so there's a lot on there that you've probably never heard of. And
Why?
then I
Why
also
have we not heard of them?
scrounged up a list of disc golf parts. So these could be
Disc golf?
making or airplane parts manufacturers. They could be making pressure gauges, steering wheels, panels, windows, just anything related to airplanes.
This is actually a tough look for you because I actually I low key researched that stuff.
You guys are
I'm
cooked.
just kidding.
BMW
started
I'll let
making
all
airplanes.
three of you guys can play individually here. I think that'll be fun. So you're just going to guess airplane or disc. That can be your answer.
Airplane or disc?
Airplane or
So the first one is
American Airlines.
yeah. The first one is Bernoulli.
Oh, that's disc. Dang it! I shouldn't have said it so confidently.
oh, that's airplane.
That
It's
could be a
definitely-
crazy
well,
bluff play.
Bernoulli.
That could
sounds
be
like
a crazy.
That sounds like a pasta.
Could be a crazy bluff play from Hunter right there.
He did kind of do it
That
fast.
I know, and look at
He
the little
kinda did it-
smile. I
he's
feel
got
like
a smirk. I don't want that. I don't want.
that is a crazy bluff play.
I don't want you to do that again because I don't want to have to think about this. I want to just think about the question. I don't have to want to think about what you're doing.
Just being
But
like,
for the
oh,
first
that's
question,
oh.
I'm rolling. I'm gonna go that it wasn't a bluff. So I'm gonna go. It's
So
a disc.
disc, and Silas, you're saying airplane?
Yeah.
Disc.
Oh.
That wasn't a bluff.
You knew that one?
I've seen
You
that.
knew it?
Okay.
Yeah.
You took it back so
Well, because
quick.
as soon as I said it, I realized I'm playing against everyone. I was like, why did I say it so fast?
Okay.
I just said it with such
it
confidence.
felt like
I thought you were
Our
bluffing.
second
made.
one is Triumph.
I'm gonna go with
motorcycle.
Motorcycle.
Yeah, I'm gonna go airplane because I know Triumph
Airplane.
makes motorcycle parts.
I
or
mean, I'll go
motorcycles.
airplane just because I can't lose there. Airplane.
It's
true.
It is airplane.
Cool.
Correct. Everybody correct.
Get ready.
I think a lot of motorcycles, because the twin engine that motorcycles have is also a lot of times the twin engine that originally prop planes had. So I think a lot of motorcycle companies start with.
Ooh.
Next one we have is called Print Practical.
Print practical. That's
Airplane.
You know,
It's gotta be airplane.
I'm gonna go disc because I'm just gonna say that it's
It
a
seems-
really bad 3D printed disc.
It
name.
seems too likely to be disc. That's
True.
why I'm going airplane.
Yeah, I'm going airplane.
It is discs.
Okay,
There you
well,
go.
it just is a disc. Yeah.
Next one we have is Sky Iron. So it's like Sky Iron. It's all in one word.
That's
though.
airplane. It has
Skyrim.
in it.
You mean Skyrim?
No, it wouldn't be because it's like a Y then I.
I'm gonna let
it
Hunter
has to be
go
Sky
first here
Iron.
because I want to be able to make up ground.
I'm gonna go airplane.
This is another one where it sounds too obvious, but I was wrong last time. But I'm gonna stick with it and go disc.
Silas.
Skyrim.
Airplane.
Airplane.
Sky Iron.
Skyrim.
Sky Iron. Yeah, if you say iron,
I'm gonna
it
stick
makes
with
it-
disc.
It is disc.
Wow.
Oh.
Silas is getting blanked right now.
Yeah, what the heck?
2-2. Well, I haven't getting count a lot. You're tied. Hunter and Konner are tied.
Let's go.
Okay. Next,
Am
we
I allowed to
have-
just refuse to answer first,
next?
or do we need to go in a certain
if it gets contentious enough, we'll just go 1, 2, 3.
I'll wait you out.
Next,
Well, we're
The audience loves 10 minutes of silence.
yeah.
10 minutes of silence.
Next one we have is Spirit.
Oh.
Yeah, you're like that. That was my trap card right there. That's a curveball.
Spirit Airlines.
I think Trevor's only putting that in there if it's disc. Because it's too
Is he,
obvious.
though?
Airplane.
Is he
No.
though?
Spirit Airlines.
I know.
I'm
I
going
know.
airplane.
That's what makes it so crazy.
I'm going disc.
but I feel like he could. Like
what
this
you gonna
could
do?
get you in the brainicle, like in so
You're
many
thinking
different
too
ways.
hard.
Yeah,
But-
you're putting too much thought
We don't
into
know
it.
these. You got 50-50 shot.
I'm gonna go airplane.
Airplane.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's
Not
go. I'm
Spirit
making up
Airlines.
ground.
It's a different company, but
I'm making up
I just thought
ground.
that was
Surprised
funny.
Spirit hasn't sued them.
Okay, the next one is Moog. Moog. Moog.
Disc.
They make music equipment
Airplane,
as
then.
well, so I'm gonna guess airplane because
Yeah.
of the technical. I'm gonna guess they do like microchips and
Okay.
such.
I went airplane. And Silas went disc.
It is airplane.
Why did I say
Yeah,
that?
you
Why
should
did
have said that. Because then I just knew it was right.
I'm just a fart licker who likes everyone to know
Whoa.
that.
Whoa.
Whoa.
He likes everyone to know has information.
You gotta
Gosh,
share
why do I
that
gotta be like
information
that?
The
afterwards.
next one is Ire Gear. That's IRE space gear.
disc.
Ire Gear.
I'm going to
You-
say
you wouldn't go.
airplane. 'cause
I'm gonna go disc.
You wouldn't go 2 airplanes
I'm
in a
gonna
row
say
like
airplane because I think
I
it's
already
just
did.
an Irish company.
I
that
think
makes
I'm gonna
gears.
go disc.
Ireland Gear. Airplane.
Okay, so disc, and then airplane. It is discs.
that. Let's go. I'm back. I'm back.
I'm a back.
Connor is pulling away. He's a
Moog
two
makes
lead on Hunter.
Moog
right now.
makes synthesizers. I didn't know. Maybe it's like a Yamaha situation where they make everything.
The next one we have is Arconic.
I think you mean Warcana.
I think you would
If
go
I
2
say
discs in a
airplane,
row here.
if I say airplane,
Saz,
enough
you'll never
times-
guess my patterns.
It'll
They
be
are
right.
crazy.
oh,
I'm gonna go airplane.
You're going airplane.
What is it?
Arconic.
I think it's pronounced Kansas. I'm gonna go airplane.
I'm gonna go disc because I need points.
It is airplanes.
No.
What did I get? Did I get? Oh, I got it right.
We got it right.
Okay.
Okay, we have.
Am I winning?
Yes.
Yeah, by 2, and we have 2 more. So if you get this one over Hunter, I'm gonna change the rule now for you two. We're gonna go on the count of 3,
Oh,
so we
shoot.
can't just play defense.
I like that.
Connor, tell me what you're about to do.
Okay, this next one is Flight Lab.
Disc.
Okay, Silas says discs. All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Disc.
Dang it.
Oh, and it was discs.
Yeah, I think Flight Lab.
Indeed.
Yeah, I think I knew it.
I guess I feel like I've heard it before. Maybe I'm thinking about Flight Tower.
And then the last one
I can't lose.
is Jamco.
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 plane.
Easy. That's so easy. I don't ever.
So
I don't.
easy
disc.
plane.
I never do a plane build without adding in the jam,
1,
the
2,
jam
3.
I said
planes.
disc already.
Yeah. Always use
Oh,
the
you said
jam
disc,
code
you
said-
clusters. Always going jam code clusters on my airplanes.
It is in fact planes.
Hey.
Well done, Con.
I'm so good at that
Good
game.
job.
That was fun.
That was really. I love those games.
I
They're so much
was
fun to
looking
me.
for I knew I wanted to do like disc golf manufacturer and then I was like, what would make it funny? And I was like, how about airplane stuff? Because then it might just already sound like something.
It was.
flies.
It was like.
Any of those were interchangeable.
It was not
really.
easy at all. Yeah.
No, the only two, I mean, the ones that were something else, Moog and Triumph,
Yeah.
those were easier.
Mhm.
And then,
But then like Spirit.
the disc golf one,
Yeah. True.
there was just a few that I've heard.
Yeah.
But I think that's just
oh,
hard
so
to
you're
find.
cheated.
I said the first one. I literally
Right.
said I knew.
You're not
it all
allowed.
to the
You're
table.
not allowed to have prior
can
knowledge.
be
researched.
trust me.
Yeah.
Well,
We gotta-
Connor knew Triumph and Moog.
It's true.
Sure, he's a Moog man.
I'm a Moog man.
So Silas is really
They call
the
me the
winner
Moog monster.
because everyone else cheated.
Yeah, Silas is Googling the whole time over there.
Still lost.
He just kept typing in the wrong thing.
Dang it! I misspelled it. That was fun.
Yeah, I spelled mug.
Like,
Silas,
coffee
next
cup.
time we do a Sporkle, I'm gonna make you freaking type it and put it up on the screen over there, so I don't have to be over here on my phone just stressing out as they're like rattling off names.
Well, if you want to be a winner at home, you can get a free $5 at foundationdisc.com by joining our email list. Links in the description or show notes, or you can head over to Instagram and check it out in our bio. But yeah, you just sign up and you get a $5 gift card.
I love watching throughout the show Hunter just sloop down more and more and more, and then seeing that camera angle.
more comfy.
His head is like at the bottom.
That's Hunter's go-to. Mine is I go back and forward like this. That's kind of my go-to.
Well, you know, he's got to be strategic because I got to put the grip lock word above us for a thumbnail at some point. So, you know, I got to get low.
You let me know if you need to get low. I'll get.
Wow.
Get low.
I'm
when
sitting
the
on a
whistle
couch,
go.
so I'm always comfy, so I never have to move.
That used to be our podcast.
It used to be our
couch.
podcast.
Wait,
no
it
one likes
wasn't.
seeing our
those
legs.
Are the gray ones.
No, not those. The ones at the warehouse were
Yeah.
ours.
I didn't.
And apparently
like
they didn't like seeing our legs.
I didn't like it either.
The Pro Tour has made a slight announcement. Well, it is an announcement, but a slight adjustment to the point structure for 2026, Tour Card qualification for 2027, and the big change is the All-Star format or lack thereof.
Oh,
really.
Oh.
Which honestly is probably for the best.
Oh.
So the point scale is staying the same this year. 150 points for a Pro Tour win, 200 points for a plus win, 250 for a playoff win, 300 for a major win.
Yes.
The big difference for this year's point standings is you can earn points on the Jomez Pro Series, which I originally didn't like, but now seeing how few points you can earn, I don't really care. Because basically, if you win a Jomez Pro Series, you get 20 points.
Yeah. That's
if you come top 5, you get 10. If you come top 10, you get 5. So it's like, it could be a deciding factor if someone goes out and like dominates them.
That's hardly anything.
But it's enough that like, if you're interested in playing it because they'll probably have some cash out there or something, and the Jomez appearance bonuses in your contract or something, like it's at least not pointless for you as a Pro Tour player.
Yeah.
But if you're not showing up, if you're the Gannon Burr of the world, you're not worried about someone catching you.
Is probably showing up because
he might still play because he loves it. But I'm saying like you're not worried about someone catching you in points if you miss it, which is what I was worried about when I heard they're going to offer points. Is like you can't make this worth too much. So I think this is a sweet spot. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I'm not mad about it. I mean, it's basically nothing. I mean, I don't know. The question is, when is the last Jomez Pro Series? Can we see that? Because that will be the interesting thing.
Well, I don't know if they're all announced, but because I don't know if they've all been finalized.
Because if there's one right at the end of the season where there actually would be a lot of incentive to.
Oh, there's a password to enter. One guess. Everyone gets one guess for the Jomez Pro Series. Spell that for me.
Wait, what is this?
Apparently, they have their website's password protected right now because they're probably updating it.
Oh, imagine I would have got in there. Well, no, it's this.
I think it's Central Coast Killers is the password.
The series has its a part of the website.
Yeah, CCDG.
But it's on the
Killers with a Z.
Yeah, of course.
That's funny.
We're in. I'm just kidding.
That would have been the greatest moment in Grip Block
That
history.
would have been legendary. No, I could probably find it somewhere else. Jomez series, introducing the Jomez series. Let's see. They're building out the website. So right now it's just Waco, Cascade, Champions
So
Landing.
it wouldn't even really matter that much.
If we got into their website, it's so funny.
It's just like the password was DGPT123.
I feel like if we actually got in, we just had to like all stare and be like, "Yeah, we just couldn't get in, guys." Like,
I think I would have sent it.
Leaked the password.
No, I don't think I would have leaked the password. I would just tried a few more fake ones.
Yeah.
And like one of those worked. Y'all try at home.
I think it's Jomez Pro with a 0 instead of an O.
So doubles championship points.
What was it? It's I think it's Pappy Sexton's elixir.
Pappy Sexton's magic elixir.
The Preserve will host the first ever Pro Tour Elite Series tournament in the doubles format. Doubles champion will award points to the Powerball standings using adjusted points distribution curve for doubles play. So instead of full singles points being awarded to both players, each will receive half the combined total awarded to the first and second in singles. I think we already knew this. Still don't like it, but it is what it is. It's there.
Be a fun watch.
I think it's just too strong of points, in my opinion.
The good news is Gannon and Calvin are probably going to win, and those guys would have probably been in the top 5 anyways.
Yeah,
makes sense.
But it's just like
I feel
I
like
don't know. I think they had to do points to make people care, the players care, because it's just an exhibition event basically.
it will become
like,
a bigger story if and when that player that's on the fringe gets carried super hard, and then at least it'll be a story of like, oh man, like imagine if he didn't have that doubles. Imagine if he wasn't paired up with freaking AB. Like if it's like
Paul and AB are paired up.
Oh, they already are. That's right. Well, those two aren't going to need. Yeah, that event is going to.
It's going to be very fun to watch.
The final round, like watching two doubles teams go up against each other in the lead, like that's going to be a blast because they're going to birdie like everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be sick.
So, All-Star update. The tour is making a small adjustment to its All-Star plans, shifting away from the previously announced preseason mixed doubles exhibition event in favor of a Disc Golf Pro Tour Pro-Am, featuring All-Star players and an expanded initiative to highlight and celebrate All-Stars throughout the year. So aside from this adjustment, the Pro Tour is also using this opportunity to reflect on what the event experiences have created the most memorable moments for players and fans and explore opportunities to try something new down the line. They're taking time to evaluate yada, yada, yada.
Yada, yada, and another yada.
So yeah, you can register for this, which I believe it's $200 to play in, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see if I can hit this here.
range?
Pro-Am, 206. Join the action on Wednesday at Olympus. Teeing off at 9 a.m., $200. So you can, if you want to play in it, you can play in it, $200. Thoughts on the Pro-Am? 18 teams, 36 AMs participating. They can register for a spot by selecting the ticket.
I mean, Pro-Ams are a huge part of the PGA Tour, like their model for fan engagement. So I think it's actually really smart to start implementing them. Have they done Pro-Ams before?
Not that I know of.
I can't remember if they ever did one in Emporia or if that was just
So what does it do? How does it work?
It's kind of like the best way disc golf wise to correlate is like your play with the pros or champs versus chumps.
Okay.
That's the best way I can think to describe it.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of times it's the Pro-Am doesn't actually feature fans on the PGA Tour. It's more like you have Tony Romo playing in it.
Special invites.
Steph Curry playing in it, stuff like that. So this is a little bit different because you can pay to play in the Pro-Am.
Mm-hmm.
I love the idea of a Pro-Am because also I think it's a good fundraising thing for the tour if they're having play spots.
Yeah.
As an all-star thing, it doesn't really make sense to me.
It's a big time sponsor sell because like if you're the PGA Tour, for example, it's just a way for them to continue to activate and build out their event. Be like, hey, we're going to do a 9-hole Pro-Am on the Wednesday before the tournament, and if you donate X money, your CEO that loves Jordan Spieth can go play with Jordan.
It's not really meant to be a competitive thing. It's supposed to be you just get to play with the pros.
It is literally fan and sponsor service, absolutely. But like I said, it's kind of been a big part of the PGA Tour for a while, I believe. So I think building this out is smart because I do think, there's enough people out there. It might attract some sponsors. You say, hey, we can give you some slots in the Pro-Am. It can raise some money. So I like it.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that unless I thought I was really good.
Oh, like as a player?
Yeah. Hey, you guys want to watch me like early release everything into a tree and then me feel uncomfortable the whole time?
Well, it's not televised. Like, I mean, it's
more just me playing with a pro.
You think
I would imagine they'll live.
But I guess if it was like I wanted to like hang out and talk for a while, that'd be a good time.
It's a meet the celebrity type thing.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
I don't know if I've ever really been that kind of person though. I don't know if I love meeting celebrities.
Well, then, it's probably not for you.
I think it just makes me nervous.
Yeah.
Because
one time I saw one of my favorite artists of all time at a coffee shop, 2 people in front of me in line, and it didn't say anything, even though he was my favorite artist.
That is impressive. I think the PGA Tour, what they do is like
it's a me problem.
It's a way to get. Like I said, I keep going to Tony Romo. I don't know why he's the one stuck in my head, but like it gets him to the event, and then it also creates social clips of him playing golf at the event. So like. It does a lot of good there.
Okay.
Not so in disc golf, that would be like there's a lot of not celebrities, well, some lowercase celebrities, but that play disc golf. So you have some
it's true.
hockey players that play. You have some MLB players that like Dylan Cease would be a perfect Pro-Am person.
Jake Moody, field goal kicker,
great. Like those are perfect people for a Pro-Am because it's like, and they've done like celebrity Pro-Am once at Ben Askren's house years and years ago.
Bring it back.
But like adding that to an event is awesome. Doing the all-star selling spots, it's a good start. It seems that more their focus is, I'm imagining players didn't care about the all-star format, fans didn't care about the all-star format, and so they probably looking at each other like, we can't get our all-stars to show up, but we already had everyone vote on all-stars. What are we going to do with them? And no one really cares about this event. And so what they've decided is they're going to expand all-star benefits beyond a single event, because what they're doing also here, let me read through these, they basically give them recognition throughout the season. The players who were on All-Stars most of them were already getting these things, but it's a nice way of just saying like, hey, if you're an All-Star, here's some added perks. So during live DGN broadcasts, All-Star players are highlighted through broadcast transitions. Off the course, All-Stars are integrated more into event marketing, receive first consideration for collaborative promotional campaigns, and be connected with product and brand sponsorship opportunities through the Tour's partner network as they become available. Additional recognition comes from the forms of special All-Star designation in Brixton trading card set, direct revenue sharing from All-Star jersey sales, which I think is interesting, having All-Star jersey sale if there's no All-Star event, because like what are the All-Star
jerseys? That is interesting.
And a limited edition All-Star marking on caddy bibs.
I think that's cool.
The caddy bibs.
I think that the biggest value you're really going to get out of All-Star, which is like really I think how most players in other sports consider it, is just the recognition of it, of being able to say this person is I think it's weird in golf in general because like it's not really, you just don't really see it as much. But being able to say, so-and-so is a this many time all-star. I mean, I guess maybe that'll hold weight eventually. But I do like the caddy bib thing. Like, that's fun. Like, it's a good time, at least. Maybe give them a patch to put on their bag or something.
I think
It'd be fun.
my opinion is if we're going this route, all-star, I think we just, because the all-star in an individual sport doesn't really make sense.
Yes.
Because the whole hype of an all-star game, at least when I was a kid, nowadays it doesn't exist nearly as much because players don't care. But when I was a kid, it was sick because I got to see LeBron James play with, Dirk Nowitzki. Or whoever. Like, I got to see them on.
Not Dirk.
That was West, East and West. I got to see Dirk Nowitzki play with Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you got to see your favorite players on the East versus West.
That was
and
the
there
original
was some
model for sure.
And so it was like, players who don't play together finally play together. But then that kind of got blown up because now super teams existed. Like, once LeBron and Chris Bosh and
now
Dwayne
the
Wade
players just do it anyways.
were all in Miami, it was like, well, that was kind of the all-star team because now, like, those are the best. So, but that's the team format. In individual sport, if all we're doing is highlighting players who did really good the previous season, I think we should just use this instead to put more weight on tour championship players. Like, if you made the Powerball Cup,
yeah,
that should be on your bid.
Honestly, yeah.
Because then, like, that makes more sense if you can track.
I agree.
And instead of it being All-Star, because All-Star also you have, like, the first 8 or whatever, first and second card are auto, and then you have fans voting for the third.
Yeah,
and it's just kind of a weird thing, because then you can be an All-Star, but it's just you were a popular player that made the list, so you got fan voted on even though you sucked all season. That hasn't happened, but you know what I'm saying?
If you want to make it more exclusive, just say it's only the top 12 players.
Yeah, top 12, top 15, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Because we already have the Tour Championship.
Right.
That's already hard to get into.
That's what the players really are all fighting for too, is a spot in that.
So I feel like that should just be, those are either your all-stars, or I think just they have the logo that lets you, because then also when you're out watching, it can, pop up like they've made the Tour Championship X amount of times, because that also directly correlates to how good they are.
Yeah.
Because if a player has made the Tour Championship 10 times, every season it's been possible, wow, this is a really good player that's been on tour a long time.
Yeah, if we're shifting towards a system that really is just kind of built to recognize players that performed well, I think then the fan vote should only exist in a situation where you're putting on a televised product that fans want to see certain
Which
players.
I think when they did the fan vote, that was still the intention.
It was.
And so I'd be curious
but now
this upcoming
doesn't
year,
make any sense anymore.
Is that going to be a part of it? I don't think it makes sense. But I don't disagree with blowing up the All-Star event because, like, it was always hard to get anyone to care.
It was time.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
So
let's just kick off our season with the disc golf event. I don't like it was like a little appetizer, but it never really, I didn't like that. Like I'm ready to when we're kicking off the disc golf season this year, it's going to be with a pro tour event.
Yeah.
Just full on.
I would also like to say I did some time thinking about it.
Okay.
It actually does sound like fun. The Pro-Am does sound like fun.
Okay.
Because I was thinking about it as like, I don't really like shoving through the crowd and being like, hey, mister, like, I think you're really cool. But like, this is like,
you're on the card.
You get to hang out with them, ask them questions about why'd you throw that shot? What's in your bag? Like all these, that actually sounds really sick. So
we'll get you into one of them.
Yeah.
Whose card do you want to be on?
I think I want to be on.
If it was like 2 other pros, like let's say if it was 2, like you and one other guy and then 2 pros, which 2 pros?
I think I would just choose people not necessarily I want to meet, but just people I know that I want to hang out with. So probably Ezra Robinson. I like him.
But you're going to see him so many times.
I know. I like hanging out with him.
All right.
That's fair.
It's fair.
Okay, fine. I'll probably go.
I was curious to hear like players that you haven't really met or hung out with.
I don't really know. Give me a chance to think on it.
Okay. We'll circle back.
We'll circle back.
Guys, stay tuned to the end of today's episode for Konner's big reveal.
Disc golf players.
Well, I think the interesting part is you might have players in this Pro-Am. Like, let's say that this is the model they go for, which I think makes sense for the Disc Golf Pro Tour because of revenue, right? Like if you're selling 36 spots at $200 a piece, that's a lot of money for the Disc Golf Pro Tour.
AB. I would choose AB, Trevor.
7,200.
Trevor, I would choose AB.
You would?
I would,
Finally
because
get to the bottom of it?
I don't know him well. I have like just his overall vibe. That I don't really resonate with it very well. And I don't like that I have this prejudice just because of what I assume off of his vibe.
That's a very mature
so I would love to hang out with him and be like, you know what? AB, he's actually super nice and personable is what I'd hope for.
Yeah.
But yeah, I could see them taking this model and it being something they use all throughout the year because if you do it 3 times, that's $21,000 that the Pro Tour doesn't have currently. The problem,
Imagine
I think,
if you could sell it at every event.
well, yeah, I think
Unlimited.
the problem is in golf. I feel like the golfers are probably excited with the idea of like, oh, I might get to play with Steph Curry.
I think most of the pro golfers are not a big fan of the Pro-Am. I think most of them,
So, like,
from what I've heard, most
like,
of them
imagine if
kind
the
of treat it
Pro-Am,
as like, yeah, we got to do the Pro-Am.
but I'm saying like, there's at least the idea of like, I could see someone being excited about like, I get to play with Tom Brady. But like,
I don't know
imagine
how
the
often
Pro-Am.
the celebrities are playing in the Pro-Am, by the way. Like, I don't,
That's all I ever see.
well, maybe on social media, but like, I think a lot of times the Pro-Am it's not a celebrity tournament.
But it's not randos. Like, it's not just like, I'm saying, is it really just like, I could go play in a Pro-Am tomorrow?
I don't know the criteria. I imagine a lot of it is. Let's Google it. Let's do a Google search. We got time. I imagine,
thinking,
in my mind, a lot of it is people involved in the sponsorship of the event. So, like, you might be. I wouldn't say they're randos. It can't just be the AT&T because that's a different
mix of tour professional celebrities and amateur golfers. Because all I ever see is celebrities.
Well, I mean, you're definitely never going to see a clip of
but I'm saying, like,
rando.
if you have the celebrity, if a celebrity is playing in all of them, my whole point is at least, like, if there's a chance
for
to play
sure.
with Travis Kelce,
For sure.
someone's excited about that.
For
Versus,
sure.
like, in this, if I'm a disc golf pro player and I have to give up a day of practice to go play with an 800 rated guy,
yes,
I'm a little less excited.
Absolutely.
Now, it's a great moment for the 800 rated guy, and it's great for the Pro Tour. It's just the player is the one who needs to make the player is the one who needs to make this a special moment, and they get nothing from it.
Yes, it's tougher.
If
Like,
that makes
on the
sense.
PGA Tour, those tour players are all benefiting from a system that's making them all millionaires. The Pro Tour, you might not even be able to survive. So it is a little bit harder.
makes sense.
Like, you need to buy in to things that make the tour money because
Correct.
it all helps. But it would be nice if maybe at the beginning, I mean, they can tell the players to do whatever they want. But maybe at the beginning it'd be easier to say, hey, we're going to give a part of these proceeds to the Pro Tour finale purse. The Powerball Cup purse. Because then maybe it like helps the players be like,
And maybe
okay.
they are. Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't see what's going on behind the scenes, but that's talking Pro-Am.
That's talking Pro-Am.
So, all right, in the bag this week, we're going with the best disc golf logos.
I'm terrified of this one.
Trev and I won last time we did this, which was like 2 weeks ago. So we are now tied 6-6 on the year. But y'all get to decide the order.
Con, they just came back like that. We had like a 4-0 lead.
No,
We were
you had
doing-
a, you had a two.
you were up
you're
2.
Let's never forget that we did really well for a while there.
I feel like
You were up 6-4. We won 2 in a row.
We were killing it. Silas,
So to clarify, guys, this is disc golf related logos. So this could be player logos, manufacturers, companies, etc.
whenever you say related logos, it makes me feel like you've got something in your mind that's like,
Not really.
oh, no one would have
Dude,
thought of this.
Not really.
Connor, there's one that is
You guys
take
You guys get the
cake
pick. Do you want to
here.
go first?
That's
or you
what we're
wanna-
trying to decide. Silas is convinced he's got the best
Which he
logo.
always does.
There's
and I
there's
love
a
it.
trump card here.
Here's the thing. At the end of the day, nothing warms my heart more than riding with a confident side.
I feel like I have a
I
bunch
don't-
of decent ones.
I want to
do
hear
not have a
Silas's trump card.
I do not have a trump
So
card.
I think y'all go first
Here's
because
the
we
thing.
don't take it.
Everyone is gonna know this one, and that's why people are gonna
That's
vote
most
for
of
this
these
That
logo.
should be most of them. They're listening to
Yeah.
a disc golf podcast.
Yeah, I'm not picking something niche.
No,
I'll tell
I'm
you
saying
that.
the other brand. Like people have to know the other brand as well.
Silas, you're giving me too much information, but I'm
That is
going to.
inspiring. I don't know.
I'm not. I'm.
logo that looks like another brand.
I have no idea.
It's a straight up ripoff. What is?
Hooligan.
Oh, is that his pick?
But that can't
But
be-
that
I mean,
doesn't.
that's-
Yeah, I don't think that. All right, are you guys
I'm
going
gonna,
first or
I'm
second?
going first or
listen.
second.
We gotta go
At the end of the day,
first,
my
Don.
Take
heart.
first.
I'm
Let
gonna,
Silas fly.
I'm going to. I like it whenever Silas is confident, and I like riding
Yeah.
with it. Even whenever I'm kind of let down, it's still a fun ride.
see it.
So
All
I'm
right,
gonna, I'm gonna hop on. What I don't like is I don't like them having
before we
two
do it-
uninterrupted picks.
Before we
but-
do it, I have an important
After
question.
we get 2 interrupted, you also get 2 uninterrupted picks, though.
But after you've already taken
we
two
never
dynamite
put
ones.
pictures on the list.
That is true.
So do we do
this is-
pictures on these?
No
Oh,
My
pictures.
vote
No
is
pictures?
it's just I'm typing
no,
it
yeah,
out.
No pictures.
Okay.
We're typing
because
it out.
because I think you have to play.
It has to be recognized.
I think you have to play the audience knowing. So you can't just be like, I think this is a dope logo
Does
that
that
no one's
hurt
going to
you?
know.
Does that hurt you?
So I just wanted
it doesn't hurt.
I wanted the table to be set there
Yeah,
that like
good
okay,
setting.
no,
You're just
yeah,
writing it out.
I appreciate that.
because I didn't want someone to be like, but I thought that, and it's like,
All right, if you guys are going, Silas,
Silas,
fire away.
let's hear this.
I can't wait.
I can't wait.
It's gonna be the Discraft Raptor and the Ford Raptor.
Oh, so the
logo.
Discraft Raptor, like the just the word,
Just like the Raptor.
now.
There's no
Raptor
and
logo.
Well, no, just Discraft Raptor.
Discraft
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
does it change your opinion that they have updated it and it is no longer the same
No.
as of like 2 years ago?
No.
Year and a half ago. Okay.
That's
So
a-
Just
Discraft Raptor.
okay, that's an interesting pick. I didn't expect somebody to go with like a disc.
Like
I
stock
font
stamp? How do I
logo?
write that? Just Discraft
Yeah, how
Raptor.
would you like
I
that
would-
written, Silas?
Probably just
Because you can't put
Raptor,
Ford on
right?
there, but
Probably just Discraft Raptor, or old Discraft Raptor. Or
Why can't we just do Discraft Raptor, Ford Raptor?
because it's not the
that's
Ford
the
Raptor
Ford
logo.
Raptor. It's
Yeah.
a Discraft Raptor. Like, do you want me to put
But it's
Discraft
the
Raptor?
Ford Raptor logo.
It's not anymore.
That's
It's
Oh,
all, but
no,
it's
it is
not.
the Ford Raptor.
yeah, but
It is the
you're not
Ford
picking
Raptor
the
logo.
Ford.
But you're not picking the Ford
You
Raptor.
can't- Yeah,
Why not?
Well, then I'm gonna pick the Corvette logo because Drew Gibson used it once.
yeah. You got to pick a disc golf logo. We can't write in what the other logos may be copying or look like.
Okay, I don't
So
understand still. Do whatever you want.
Because you're
Konner,
not
how do
picking,
you want us to write
you're
it?
not picking the Discraft
want it just to be Discraft Raptor,
logo
Con?
and Ford Raptor. logo.
Discraft
You're picking the
Raptor.
I'm
Discraft
out of this
Raptor logo.
conversation because there's
I'm asking
no
Konner
winning
now.
this.
what did you say, Hunter?
Discraft Raptor, Discraft Raptor stock stamp. How do you want it written?
I would say probably just Discraft Raptor.
Okay.
Right
Perfect.
side, you.
Size out of it.
I've exited. I've exited.
Because he wants Ford Raptor in there.
I mean,
And we've
Konner,
said
do you
you can't
agree
do
that doesn't? That's not really. I feel like that's kind of not really the spirit of the game to take Discraft Raptor / Ford Raptor.
Because then we're just taking the Ford Raptor. Like
Yeah,
if you
I
have to
Because I think
explain
you're
it-
tying because then you're tying in a brand that gives you an advantage of people who like Ford.
I'm just trying to think of a way to say it that still uses the essence of what. Like, can we say previous?
I would be
Discraft
fine. I'm fine
Raptor?
with that. I'm fine with
Previous?
that.
previous Discraft Raptor
You could say
stamp
previous,
or just
old,
previous Discraft Raptor?
Just do Discraft Raptor.
Take away the previous. Or just previous
I don't
Discraft
know. I don't know.
I just wanted to be. I don't want to put it up there and y'all be like, "That's not what I'm talking about." So-
Just do previous Discraft Raptor
Got it.
logo. I mean,
Well,
it's
I
Ford
don't
logo,
think-
so I'd
yeah.
say
I'm sorry,
Previous
Con. I
Discraft
sold.
Raptor.
that's okay. Si.
I don't-
It's okay,
I
Si.
disagree.
I
It is
didn't think
good-
it
it
was
is a
going to
good
get written
logo.
like that. That's my bad.
It is a good logo, though. It is a good logo.
Trev?
I don't think it hurts us.
I'm gonna take
Please don't.
UDisc.
Oh, okay.
I like the UDisc logo, and I think a lot of people know it.
There's one I really, really want. There's one I really want, and I think Hunter might take it, and I'm scared. I'm a scared little boy. Hunter, don't take the one I'm thinking of. Please.
I
Please.
think I'm gonna go
hon.
with the player logo.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go Anthony Barella.
Yeah, okay, that was
Okay.
next on my
All
list.
right. I'm going to go with the Discmania Shield.
Huh, okay.
I
Sai?
think
Wait.
Discmania Shield is the best company logo because it's so versatile and so recognizable and simple.
What's funny is they don't.
A lot of companies
they
don't have
still
simple
really use
logos.
it that much.
Yeah.
Wait,
I don't
what
know.
is this
They use the
prompt?
bar stamp a
The
lot.
best disc golf logos.
But I guess is it on their discs currently? Yeah, it still is at the top.
That's the prompt?
That's what Trevor said,
Best
right?
disc golf logos.
What did you think it was, Silas?
Let me set it
I
up.
thought you said...
No, no.
We're about to get a lot of insight here.
Oh, I thought you said the logos that are ripped off disc golf the most.
Silas, that never came out of my mouth.
That does make a lot more sense.
Silas, I said
That
the
does-
best disc golf related logos is what I said. Exactly.
Yeah, I thought you meant
so-
related to other companies.
Oh.
But I think I followed up that by saying like, so that can mean disc golf manufacturers, players.
Right. I thought you meant like
I
player logos.
I mean, I
like
I
with
understand.
different companies.
Neither one of you made a mistake. It was just a misunderstanding. So no one's. So
It makes
I
a
don't
lot
have
more
pick.
sense
And-
now.
It makes a lot of sense. Silas had the best answer.
Yeah, that makes sense why he had the 1-1 pick. Because that is for that prompt, that is the goated #1 pick. It all makes sense now.
Wait, so the
I
prompt
don't think
is
it was
just
a
the
disastrous
best
pick.
logos.
Best disc golf.
Just best disc golf logo.
Yeah, like
We have Discraft Raptor.
Okay.
That is funny.
She got a good logo. Sorry.
I mean, there's so many to pick from, and there honestly a lot of them aren't.
Yeah,
cool.
so seriously, just let it come to your
Okay.
mind. Best disc golf logos and just rattle them off.
I like the
Like, you're not gonna pick a bad one.
the Simon Lizotte logo.
Simon Lizotte. I
Is
like
he-
the Simon Lizotte
Is he
logo.
still like is Simon Line
It's like
or
an S. It's like an S
Oh, the
and
Simon-
a circle.
that's the
and
Simon line?
Yeah.
Okay, so Simon line logo.
Yeah, that's a good logo.
That's a great logo.
It's a good logo.
It goes to
You.
me. I'm gonna take USDGC.
Trevor, I like where your brain is at with these.
I'm trying to pick things that are kind of universal.
You're doing a great job with that. Yeah.
And I'm letting
Yeah.
Hunter kind of fill in with like some of the
USDGC, does
stock
it kind of
disc golf stuff.
change though every year?
It's been the same one for probably the last
The shield,
4 or 5
with
years.
the wings?
like the eagle behind
I
the
love
big
that,
USDGC. Yeah.
Mhm. The Eagles wings.
Mm.
What you got, Hunt?
I've got no one's taken any of mine, which is really unfortunate because
No.
I have so many now.
I had
run
AB
into-
on there, and then I realized if you turn ABs upside down, it's just Gannon Burrs.
AB's was first.
Yeah, I know, but it's
mean,
funny
all-
though.
Well, Gannon
everybody-
Burrs
yeah.
is just Scooby.
Everybody's logo.
Yeah,
it
they're
looks
all
Gannon
exactly
Burrs
the
is-
same.
all the initial.
The only
logos.
reason I like ABs is because at least it makes the head of a snake. And
No,
I
that's
think
why
that's cool.
AB's looks like
'cause
Kobe
beyond-
Bryant.
beyond
ABs was on
that-
my list as one of the best because it also fits. Like he does a good job bringing it into his apparel vibe.
Because a lot of people's logos they just don't even make sense with them.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
I think I'm gonna stick with another player, and I'm gonna just go Ezra Aderhold. I think it fits
That's a
a
good one.
similar vibe to
Okay.
AB, where like it looks good on clothes,
Let me look at my list.
and like I'd rock it even though I didn't know who Ezra was.
Okay, my pick is going to be the PM. He was really the first. He was really the first one to do.
Hit him with Simon and Paul. That might be trouble.
He was
just
the,
grab Simon and Paul.
he was the first one to really do the like initial logo in disc golf. I feel like
Ulibarri.
Yeah, I almost
Yeah.
took Yuli.
Everybody copied
Yuli's
Yuli.
is great, but the PM one, it just like it has to do with because it's also Paul, and so you see
That's
his
a copied
logo,
logo,
and
by
it
the
has interesting. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. But you see that logo, and it emits a emotion because you remember the dominance involved with that logo. Like you see that on a hat, and it's like, yeah. You know, so it has to do with not just what the logo looks
was
like,
worn a
but
lot.
what it stands for.
It was worn a lot.
The dominance came pre-logo.
So no,
I know, but I feel like the logo like put an exclamation
But like,
point
yeah,
on
when
it.
all the COVID people came in and were wearing the PM, it was big. It was very
I agree,
big.
and it looks good. It just means something, you
Yeah.
know.
Nobody-
it means Paul Macbeth.
Nobody took the classic Innova.
No,
I was gonna take
I
the
don't
new
think
one.
it's
Trash.
great.
That's
I don't think it's
trash.
great.
The new Innova is what I was gonna take.
I love
the new
classic.
Innova.
I had the Dark Horse one on there.
I did. I was too scared to take it.
I was too.
I do think it's one of the best.
I had the Yuli on there.
I genuinely think I really
I also
liked.
had Bearheart on.
I don't know if it was I don't think it's necessarily a popular
Never
pick,
gonna
but the Discmania Shield, is overwhelmingly a good logo. I think it's the best company logo, the best manufacturer.
Have
logo.
you seen the Ford Raptor though?
Hey, y'all, the Simon.
we've
line,
got a
Paul
great
Macbeth,
list.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
one too. There is probably the
What'd you guys
knockout
have?
punch.
taking
UDisc, AB, USDGC, Ezra Aderhold.
taking the two most popular players in disc golf will be tough to overcome.
Yeah,
And
I thought about the PM line, but I don't like the logo.
same. I just couldn't do it because I don't like
Really?
It's just PM.
I like it fine.
I just don't like when it's just initials.
I don't.
That's
so
what like AB's looks like a snake. Ezra's is intermingled with each other. Like there's
That's
some
what I'm
creative
like.
thought
For
there.
me, it's not.
I almost took Ezra Robinson's Peach Pirate.
It's like I played this game with
like
some
that.
buddies the other day where it was like we were talking about what are the best band names, and you have. Depending on the game, trying to separate the band name from the band is almost impossible. And so some band names suck, but you think about it in the context of their music and it's great. And it's kind of like the PM logo is nothing special, but for some reason in the context of like the era that the logo came out, like I just feel like it just like has a really powerful like
Yeah, I'll be very
image in my
curious to
mind.
see how this votes because, like, yeah, if you go with like your favorite brands and
I
players,
think we're gonna get dominated from Simon Paul.
it might,
But I just
but
couldn't do
also
it.
it's just gonna
Simon
depend.
Line. I didn't think about Simon Line. That logo's phenomenal.
It's a good logo.
I did think of Simon Lizotte logo, which is just his last
Meh.
name, and it's
No,
just Lizotte.
he had the SL with like the shield and wings behind it for a
Oh,
little
I
bit.
didn't. I
does
forgot
the
about that one.
Ulibarri
Yeah.
logo just
It
say
just says
ULI?
Yuli,
Okay,
but at least looks cool.
it does.
because
It
they all
looks very
fit
cool.
into itself.
He
I
was the first one to use that style.
I stared
in disc
at it.
golf.
I stared at it for like 10 minutes on my computer earlier, and I was like, "What does this say?"
I
Because I was trying to
love
find.
that
I was trying to find the P, but I forgot that it just says Yuli. It's a great. I love that logo.
Yeah.
I do think that it's probably the best player logo.
Nobody took Huck Lab?
No one took Huck Lab. No, what's funny is I like the DD logo, the dynamic disc logo.
I do too.
But I knew taking dynamic disc was a death sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I can't.
That's why I was trying
even
to
Latitude 64's branding's great.
Yeah.
But it's just like, if I took a House of Disc company, I think I was dead.
That's why I took things like, it's like UDisc is not polarizing. Like everybody loves UDisc. They have really good branding.
Yeah.
Like USDGC, people don't, well, unless you're Aaron Gossage, people don't hate USDGC either.
Well, some people do because they hate
Aaron
the
Gossage.
paywall.
Oh, the paywall.
Yeah.
Mm.
We'll
Wow.
see. All right, time for Silas Selects. What is in this bag?
Shoot.
Oh boy.
I'll lock in. Let's see.
It's a Mustang.
Did we bring Tyler in for this last time? Did we start doing that?
I don't think so. Well, he subbed out for Konner one week
Okay.
when Konner wasn't here.
It's a must. I think it's a must.
Am I allowed to Google the name of a disc? Because I don't know how to, I don't know what it is.
What?
Is that not allowed?
I don't think it's allowed. No,
Yeah.
no.
'Cause I
outside
know what's in
sources.
here.
No outside
I
sources.
know what's in here, but I don't know what it is.
If
If
it ends
you
up
don't know
being
the
that
name
disc
of
and
it-
you couldn't name it, I'll believe you. Like,
But like it's an RPM disc for sure.
oh, are they over here? Did they make it over
Yeah,
here?
I think so. And like if they did, he for sure grabbed it because of this exact situation.
Well, this is just part of it. You got to know the names of discs. I think it's just part of the game.
Working. I agree. I think we need to all study up on our New Zealand.
Because like I mean it's
They're made
It's
in New
not-
Zealand.
I'm just gonna say this.
That,
and
I
if
didn't know
y'all
RPM
wanna,
was made in New Zealand.
They are.
Yeah, it's sick. I got.
I'm just gonna call what mold it is. I'm gonna describe the mold, and if I'm right, I'm gonna hold it as a victory.
That's toxic.
So if y'all don't want
was
to,
just-
that's fine.
just be-
That-
if
It
you
is
don't-
the
we're blurring
13.
lines
It's the
there.
13 speed overstable RPM mold. That's what I think.
That is.
I don't know the name.
I'm gonna be
But
impressed.
it's the 13 speed overstable RPM mold.
I will
That's
be
what I'm going with.
impressed, and I will feel similar, but I don't think it can count as.
That's
a win.
fine. I don't need it to
So
be
now we're
counted.
just
I'll be
guessing
vindicated.
flight numbers.
Okay.
No, I'm not suggesting the flight number. I know exactly what disc it is. I just described it. Trevor knows which one. He felt it at the warehouse.
The flat one.
The really flat one that's
What
stiff.
if I can name it? Does
If
that
you can
trump
name
you?
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
If you
yeah,
name
you
it,
can
that
name it.
definitely trumps
Starts
me.
with
But
a-
we
I
would.
feel like it starts with a K.
But if you name it and it's wrong,
I'm not going to waste my pick on that. Even though
Kanadi.
you're right. It's definitely going to be RPM in there. I'm going to take.
I said
the-
Mustangs. I'm gonna stick with it.
I'm going to take the Prodigy Pivot.
You really think it's a Prodigy disc?
deflector. That was on the table.
Wow.
Thank goodness.
That was
bro.
easy.
I need to study up.
I
on
need to study
RPM.
RPM though. That is a good lesson for all of us. For us three,
Yeah.
we've got to come in.
You got to
knowing
learn
them.
at least like 2 or 3 names.
We're gonna,
Guaranteed.
It's gonna be a Silas Select time. And be like, give me the Melikaliki Maka.
Guaranteed. As soon as this episode's over, I'm gonna go out there and start feeling RPM stuff because I got to get something in my
Let me
bag
see.
because that's. a
I
good
don't
time.
know if it actually made it.
I
over
didn't know
here,
they were
but-
made in New Zealand or they're a New Zealandish
New Zealand
company.
company.
New
Oh, you
Zealand.
don't know about the
New
Ruru?
Zealish? How do you New Zealandish?
RPM
How do you say?
disc.
How do you say that? Somebody from New Zealand. They are what?
They're
Islanders?
made in New Zealand.
It did start with a K.
They're
I was
from New
right on
Zealand.
that.
Like they're not like
It's the Kahu.
Finnish. They're New
The
Zealandish.
Mhm.
New Zealand. It's in our nature. I'm trying to see if they have like. Do they actually make?
They
them
are
there?
New Zealand. Like I think it's just New Zealand.
I can't tell if they
New
actually make them or
Zealand?
not.
I don't know. I don't think
I
Hunter's
think
looking
they
that
would
up.
say made in New Zealand if they were made in New Zealand.
Well, it says New Zealand under it. RPM discs, New Zealand. But I don't know if they like are made in New Zealand.
I don't know. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it.
Let's
I
go
didn't
with
get New Zealand vibe from the stamps and such, but maybe I didn't look close.
Well, it's because they're kind of
The
Islander
Islander,
themed.
yeah.
Oh, actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I've paid any attention to them.
Disc golf is the fast growing. It's been played in New Zealand since the 1970s. How about that?
Cool.
RPM
They
are
say
made to
they're
the highest
exported
standard.
around the world, but it doesn't say they're
These
exported
products exported around the
from.
world throughout on Our services range from simple free consultation.
Do they have anybody on staff that is like makes the discs? Oh, it's just their team.
Disc maker.
Yeah,
this is our plastic mixer.
I don't know. Someone from RPM, let us know. Where are your discs? Like, do y'all make them yourself in New Zealand? Do you work with the plastic manufacturer in New Zealand, or is someone else making them and sending them to New Zealand? Just curious.
know.
But
Does it rhyme with China?
there you have it, ladies and gents. That wraps up this week's episode. We'll talk to you again next week.